Hey there, in today's video, we are looking at the Skil Tile Saw. As you can see, it's been through a number of projects. I haven't done the best job cleaning it up, but ultimately it has been a true workhorse around the house as I've worked through our bathrooms and some flooring renovations. So I'm going to run through the highlights, the features, and why I think this is the best bang for your buck when it comes to tile saws. Alright, so here we have our 7-inch tile saw. I've cut porcelain, ceramic, even some marble tile with this. A lot of that will come down to the blade. Those are replaceable. I've gone through a number of blades over the years. So you can see the tile saw has a nice metal table to it. That is very useful. I've had other tile saws that have had a plastic tabletop to them. Not as durable as this. This has proven to be very true and flat, no issues there. You can see just holding the square up to the blade there, nice and square. So it's been able to provide very accurate cuts. So this tile saw, it's intended to be used with water to keep the tile and the cutting blade moist so that you don't overheat and warp your blade. It has a little bin down here to dispense your water into, and then it'll essentially, as the blade is turning, water will be pulled upwards. You've got the nice guard here that also helps kind of prevent the water from splashing everywhere. It kind of keeps it focused just kind of right in this area here. So changing out the saw blade is very easy. There's essentially just 2 Phillips head screws right here. You take them off, remove the plastic cover, and then you'll expose the arbor to actually be able to remove the blade from the unit itself. So right there, you can just loosen the nut and then take out the 7-inch blade and replace it with a new one. And adding water is very simple. Just pour it in there. So it just sits in there and you just refill it as needed after it runs out as you're cutting tiles. All right, here's the power button. It's a single speed operation. You can see it's got the nice rubberized cover on it just to help protect it against moisture as you're using the saw. We'll go ahead and turn it on. You can see here, you got the little bit of moisture coming out. That's gonna keep the blade and the tile nice and cool as you're cutting it to provide a longer life to the blade and a more smooth cut on your tile. Not a ton of moisture, but it's definitely gonna get your surfaces wet as you're cutting. So you can see here the tabletop itself has the incremented measurements going across the face of it. The 0 point right there lines right up with the blade. You've got about 3.5 inches or so on the right side, and then about 8 inches on the left side here. So it gives you some pretty good room to use for measuring out your tiles. So similar to a normal table saw, the tile saw also has a nice adjustable fence here. You can use it to kind of alter your position to ensure that you're getting a good accurate cut with tile. So you can just essentially lock this fence into place. There's little thumb screws on both sides. It's going to make sure that your tile's not moving on you as you're running it through the cutting blade. When using the tile saw, I just take it slow. I don't try to force the piece through the blade. And using a pusher stick can also help make sure you're applying pressure evenly as it's moving through. You see here, nice smooth cut. And a lot of the quality of the cut is going to depend on the blade you're using. I've got an old blade in there, but even with that, still getting good quality cuts with it. The last tile I just cut was a simple ceramic tile. Let's go ahead, fill this back up, and put it to a slightly bigger test. We're going to cut a few varieties of tiles here. We got a mesh tile, we've got a large format porcelain tile, we have a piece of marble, and then we have a 1¼ inch thick slab of granite. The ceramic tiles on this mesh cut really easy. The hardest part is just having to hold down the individual tiles as they're passing through the tile saw. Otherwise, just gentle force allows us to get that nice clean cut. And now this is where the tile saw really shines. I've got a large format 12 by 18 inch porcelain tile here that I'm cutting lengthwise. And this would be a slightly challenging tile to cut with just a manual tile cutter. But we can see here just that gentle forward force allows us to just move it right through, cuts nice and smooth, and we get a nice clean cut as our end result. And because the table isn't super large, if I were trying to cut along the 18-inch length, I'd build up a little extension or a platform at the same height as the table, just to support any overhanging tile as it's passing through. Now we're going to cut a little bit of natural stone, some marble, and this is just a 3x6-inch tile, but we can see, again, cuts through very clean and very smooth. And now for the real challenge, we're going to max out the thickness here with a 1¼ inch piece of granite. And we're going to go slow, but we can see that we're able to gently move it through. We don't have any binding. The motor on the tile saw doesn't have any issue getting through it. And again, we get a nice clean cut. Here's just a closer visual of our 1¼ inch slab compared to the height of our 7-inch blade. Zero issue cutting through it. And the worst part is always just the cleanup, which I've not done the best job with, but usually I will take this out to the hose, spray it off, let it dry, and then we're good to go for the next project. I've now owned the saw for over 7 years, and it's taken me through a number of renovations in the house. I've been able to find a use for it along pretty much any tiling project we've had, from ceramic plank tiles to the large format porcelain tiles, long side cuts of up to 24 inches, and then even using it for some of the finer details like notching around shower niches. And while this tile saw may not have all the bells and whistles of a professional grade, I paid only a fraction of the price, and it's done a perfect job with the tiling projects. Hopefully you found this video useful, and if you want to see more tool demos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.